Hi, it's Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome to another book chat. Hi, welcome back. Okay, a quickie. Today we're going to be looking at a book by Jan Bondersen, or Jan Bondersen. In South Africa we would call him Jan. It is called Victorian Murders, and it's a non-fiction book. Really, really cool book. It is a book that has 56 Victorian cases, ranging from 1867 to 1900. These are all murder cases, okay? And it's the most interesting read you could possibly want. It is a flimsy book, okay? It's very, very flimsy, and the writing is pretty small. I'm going to show you. The writing is quite small. However, you will not be able to put this book down. The murders that are in this book are not your typical Jack the Ripper, the Lindbergh baby, that sort of thing. These are the lesser known cases, okay? They are illustrated as well, because each one of these stories comes out of the Illustrated Police News, which was kind of like a police gazette that came out once a week in Victorian London, okay, Victorian England. Now, the book is illustrated, as you can see, with these pictures, all right, that are directly from the actual police news. The interesting thing is, in those days, of course, they didn't have photographs, so they couldn't put like photos of the crime scenes and the killer's face, like the mugshot. So what they would do is they would actually illustrate little scenes from each crime. So they would say the Sweet Fanny Adams case. That's actually the very first case in this book, is the murder of Sweet Fanny Adams. They would draw the little picture of Sweet Fanny Adams, and they would have artists actually doing these drawings for this police gazette, okay? And people loved this sort of thing. It was it was kind of like the soap opera of the day. Okay, these were the police news. Illustrated Police News was incredibly cheap. It was I think like a half-penny or something to buy it. And of course, you got all the salacious scandal about these murderers and the dreadful things that were happening behind closed doors, like people being poisoned and put into barrels and dissolved in acid and being hacked up with axes. And the public, they were hungry for this kind of stuff, absolutely hungry. In very much the same way that we are hungry for that sort of thing, but we watch YouTube and we have Facebook and we have Twitter and Instagram and, Fox News. But we are just as interested in this kind of stuff as what the Victorians were. The only difference is the Victorians were kind of handcuffed, excuse the pun, in that they didn't have forensic research and DNA testing and that sort of thing. This was all these cases were solved by good old-fashioned plodding police work, okay? And some of them were quite horrific. I mean, some of these crimes are really, really bad. Stuff in here that you wouldn't even really see in our modern times because of how times have changed, and also what the murders were committed with, the type of weapons, that kind of thing. But this is a book so worth getting. It's not very expensive at all. I will put a link down below to Amazon where you can buy it. It's a fantastic book. Although the writing is small, you will be absolutely gripped. The nice thing is the stories are basically not even 2 pages long. So you can see there's one story, okay, there it starts, and it ends literally 1 page later. There's the next story. So these, I like to call this my toilet book, because I can go to the loo and have a poo and I can read one story and it's great. I have a few of these books. I think I've mentioned 1 or 2 before. But this is a good book. Go and get it. It's flippin' awesome. It's called Victorian Murders and it's by Jan Bondersen. I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot, and I will see you next week for some more book chat. Bye.